Okay, son, bedtime story and then time to sleep.
Yeah.
Ah. Son, I think it's time you learnt the truth about the Palace and Brighton rivalry. It all started a long time ago, way back in December 1976. Palace v Brighton, FA Cup second round, second replay. It was a cold, rain-soaked evening at Stamford Bridge. The ref made Brighton retake a last-minute penalty, which they missed, and meant Palace won. When the final whistle blew, Brighton's manager Alan Mullery went berserk. As he went down the tunnel, Palace fans started spitting and throwing things at him.
Palace ain't worth that.
From that day on, it's been murder between us. There was a time in 1979 when we were both promoted to Division 1. Brighton were top and up already. Their season was over and they were off on their holidays. We still had to beat Burnley to go up, but more importantly, pick them to the Championship.
Good evening, this is your captain speaking. We are currently flying at an altitude of 37,000 feet. We'll be arriving in Mallorca in approximately 2 hours' time, and I can assure you the weather there is fabulous. So in the meantime, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Oh, and one last thing. Just received the final score from Sellers Park tonight. Crystal Palace 2, Burnley 0. That makes Palace the champions, I do believe. Enjoy the rest of your flight.
Wasn't Mullery our manager once, Dad?
We don't talk about that, son. Oh, and then there was that unsavoury incident in 1985. R.M. Houghton made a shocker of a tackle on their Jerry Ryan and ended the poor man's career.
It was a dive, ref.
I'm afraid I've got to tell you, son, there's been a lot of bad blood between the fans as well over the years, and things have got a little out of hand at times.
Come on then, Palace. Come on. You never got involved in any of that fighting, did you, Daddy?
No, of course not. This is the best bit of the story. Remember the date, son? 26th of October 2002. Palace 5, Brighton 0. Andy Johnson scored a hat-trick and a star was born. And this is what he said. Far too late for you, son. Time you got your head down. Good night, son.
Night, Dad. I love you, and I hate Brighton.
My work here is done.
Dad, one last thing.
Yeah?
If Palace and Brighton hate each other, and West Ham and Millwall hate each other, who are Charlton's rivals?
Nobody, son. Nobody. Good night.